When you're taking a shot of tequila, a lot of you are going to ask why. We are starting from there. But bear with me just a bit. Tequila has 3 things that you do. You wanakuwekeanga labda sukari ama chumvi, and then they give you a wedge of lime or lemon, and then you have the shot. Pinch of salt is a painful thing in your tongue. Just smoothens, nangojea, like your tongue just ready for this thing. Then there is a wedge of lemon, which is something that just adds a bit of, katanga hapo mbele, nini. And then finally, there's a shot of tequila. These 3 things are important because they form the basis of what my process is. When you're asking what's the problem you're facing, we look for a solution for this problem. And that's what I call a pinch of problem solving. Pinch because problem solving should not be the thing that you overburden your creativity with. Problem solving is where you choose, this is where you sort of think about the strategic answer to the brief. This is where you find inspiration. This is where you just dig deep into, into what the brand is and just understand completely. So this is the basis for the brief. And when you get this right, everything else falls through nicely. The second bit of it is, who is the target audience? When you think about who the target audience is, this is sort of where you sort of have to throw in the consumer. You have to consider them when you're doing, when I'm giving the answer. Considering the consumer means 2 things. Is it a young target audience? Is it an old target audience? Is it a hip brand? Is it an Ocha brand? So all of these things you sort of have to, is it a brand for exporting? Is it a local brand? So there's so many things. Who are the people who you are selling to? Are you selling to farmers? Are you selling to students? Are you selling to lawyers? Are you selling to, who are you selling to? Are you selling to corporates? Who are you selling to? Are you selling to doctors? Consumer-centric thinking is sort of what is the basis to now answer the last question, which is why they should believe you. Why they should believe you now is where you throw everything at this brief. This is where you throw the shot of crazy, where you now go left field when your brain is telling you to give them the simpler answer. This is where the creativity comes in. This process has been crafted over a period of time. It has defined how I work. It has defined the things that are important to me. It has defined the simple answers that I always give anytime that I give an answer to any brief. So again, the 3 things that I always use in my process are a pinch of problem solving, a wedge of consumer-centric thinking, and finally, a shot of crazy. This is my formula for being always useful in all the answers that I give. Thank you very much for engaging with my content. I really hope that everything that I'm sharing gives you some sort of perspective to think specifically about whether your problem, whether someone who's given you an answer or the answer that you're given in any creative job, whether it sort of answers some of these things for you. Asanteni sana kwa kunifuata majadilio yangu. Asanteni sana kwa kufuata majadilio yangu ya leo. Nimefurahia sana na Kiswahili is hard. Thanks guys.